The V model is everywhere in automotive software. It's on every process slide, every ASPICE training deck, every supplier contract. And yet most teams treating it as a fancy waterfall, two diagonal lines with boxes on each side, are missing the entire point. In the next 2 minutes, what the V shape actually represents, why it matters for your assessment, and what the letter hides about traceability. The left side is decomposition. You start at the top with the system, the full vehicle function. You break it down, system architecture, then hardware and software subsystems, then modules and components. At the bottom, you have units, the smallest building blocks your team works with. The right side is integration and verification. You test from the bottom up. Unit tests, component tests, software integration, hardware-software integration, then system validation at the top. The V is not a timeline, it's a correspondence. Every left side box has a right side partner. And that correspondence is the whole game. A system requirement on the left must trace to a system test on the right. A software architectural design element must trace to a software integration test. If anything on the left has no partner on the right, that is a gap. That gap is what fails an ASPICE assessment. Not missing Excel sheets, missing traces. Here's the misconception that costs teams the most time. The V model does not say you have to finish the entire left side before you start the right side. That would be a waterfall. The V model only says, whatever you specify at a given level, you must verify at that level. You can work iteratively in sprints with continuous integration as long as every specification artifact has a corresponding verification artifact by the time an assessor looks. Now put ASPICE over this. The process areas in ASPICE, system requirements, software requirements, architecture, detailed design, software unit construction and testing, software integration and testing, system qualification testing map directly to V model levels. ASPICE doesn't add structure on top of the V model. It is a grading rubric for how well you execute each level, which means if your V model trace is clean, most of your ASPICE evidence is already there. Modern teams ask, where does the V model fit in a 2-week sprint? The requirement changes on Monday. The test exists in a test suite that ran on Friday. Does the trace still hold? The answer is yes, if you have continuous traceability. Every commit, every pull request, the change impact propagates through the V model, which requirements changed, which architecture elements are affected, which tests need to rerun. That's exactly what agentic compliance does on every pull request. It keeps the left to right correspondence live, not as a stale diagram, but as a live evidence layer. On 13,000 lines of Autoware, mapping the full V model trace, all levels bidirectional, was automated from existing artifacts with 98.5% confidence. No new documentation effort. The information was already in the repository. The V model trace was the missing structure around it. If you're preparing for an ASPICE assessment and you're not sure which of your work products covers which V model level, the free ASPICE Gap-Assessment Checklist includes a V model mapping column. 15 minutes, no tools, you'll see your trace gaps before the assessor does. Link below.